Oh, can we open the box and actually see what's in it? We never really thought that, did we?
Okay, just the way things have been going.
Please, no.
Not sure.
I think Abraheem looked at the other boat first.
Yeah, Abraheem's taking a look at the other boat that's already tied up there.
Okay, so the other boat is essentially identical to the boat you're in. It's a little bit older and a little bit more worn, and you find a single weapon in there of your choice.
Oh.
Bam, nice.
So if you look
What
on
the choice? Okay, what do you guys using? What do you want?
It's going to be a short sword because I'm proficient in that. It's absolutely going to be.
Scotty, where you at on weapon? Dreaming of?
What am I dreaming of?
Yeah.
Wait, is it one each or is it just
No, just one.
I thought it was just one. Yeah.
No, it's a sword. It's a short sword. Sword.
Scotty, what are you dreaming of?
Sword. It's a short sword.
Yes.
Quantity
Arm
one.
yourself. Yes.
We have a weapon.
Abraheem sheaths his shovel. Short sword.
So does he actually have a sheath for the shovel? That's sweet.
Oh, he does. He does.
Awesome.
It's an executive shovel.
Oh man.
What you don't realize is that it's a sheath made of human skin, but nobody knows that.
I would like to briefly update him on the fact that a short sword is not a digging tool.
So you're standing on the jetty. Ibrahim has found this short sword, and you have the stairwell in front of you. There is a little bit of construction stuff that's kind of been left to rot and lie around. So there's some wooden beams and a little bit of like old frayed rope, and that sort of stuff lying around.
Okay, so I have the box.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I didn't inherit any of my mother's talents, but I did get a heap full of curiosity. That's about the only thing I inherited from her. The only true talent I inherited, or the only aspect of her I inherited. I think I got all my other things from my father. He was a loser. So it was a drunken one-nighter, and
Overshare.
she rolled a 1 on the die and got pregnant. So she had me. So, but I do have gobs of curiosity. So I am just dying to know what's in this box. So can I open this box?
I'll give you 1 story value point.
Like peek? Okay.
Nice. Way to go, Scotty.
Joy.
So now you also get an additional token. So I think you spent 2 already. Is that right?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. So you're back up to 2. So you open the box, and inside is a very smooth crystal orb that looks like it could actually be some sort of from.
Does it seem magical or anything?
Pearl. So
pearl.
It looks inside, it's pearlescent, but it's actually crystal.
Hmm.
And as you gaze into it, it kind of looks like the pearlescence is ever so slightly moving.
So I really know nothing about magic, but
It's not magical. It's really weird.
no.
This is what's inside the box.
Isn't brain? Do I feel like it's a magical thing?
So you can do an education check, difficulty 7.
Okay.
Oh, nice. This would be 2 education successes for you.
So difficulty 7 is D20s.
Oh.
All right.
And I think I have
You
a
got
1.
this. You got this, Pivell.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna roll my shit crit die. Okay. One side has shit on it. One side has crit. Oh no! Rolled a 5.
All right.
Shit.
You can use a story value token to re-roll it if you wish.
No, that's all right. Nah.
All right. You are flummoxed by this orb.
Yeah, I don't. I'm in awe of it.
Yep. You Hobbit pioneered it.
But you do
Like
recognize the
I
fact.
feel important because I have this thing. It's like, ooh, this thing is awesome, and I have it.
So
Why do you always have to look?
And I don't know what it is,
Always
but
have
it's
to look.
awesome.
The orb sits in like a very plush, velvety kind of hole that's replicated on both sides of the box. So, you know, this looks very expensive and not something you would break, because you could probably sell it for 20 lifetimes worth of economic value.
And I've never even seen cloth like this.
That's right.
Let alone this, you know, orb thing inside.
No.
Okay, I gently close the box.
You get one box closing experience.
He did do it gently.
Ever so gently.
So, Mars, what do you want to do?
Gods above. Well, there's exploring the ruins that has to be done. Honestly, the relevance of what's in the box is minimal, because apparently an entire town of innocent people just died for whatever secret awaits in this stupid fortress. Good grief. How could it be so important that I have to
I'm sure the three of us can figure it out.
I have to help Pivell. As he opens the box and looks at this strange oscillating object, my honor has no other choice than to understand why all those people were just massacred by ogres, while the three of us, who are perfectly capable heroes that could have defended the town, absconded to some kind of magical salvation. I need to try to understand. Can I try that, Gareth?
You want to try and convince something, or what do you want to do?
I've got a bonus on mental. I want to understand what the hell this thing is in the box. I want to take Pivell's lead, and stare at him with him. I want to go Amy Schumer on that shit.
Okay, difficulty 3.
Oh, damn. 3?
You can do it.
Yeah, you can do it.
That's D6s. No, that's D8s.
No, it's D6.
That's D6.
D6.
6. Oh, right. 2, 4, 6. Right. Okay. Yeah. And I got a bonus, so I'm rolling 2 of those. Here they are. They're the neon green ones.
All right.
3 and 4.
You can choose to use a story value point to re-roll it.
I will. Thanks, DM.
Cool.
He's so benevolent. Roll box, 2 vortexes. Here we go.
Oh! Ouch! 2 6s.
Double 6s.
You can choose.
That would be great in any other game.
Yahtzee. How I yearn.
You can choose to do a catastrophic failure.
Dwarf knows when he's a fool. I don't understand why the hell did this happen? A perfectly good moss farming town.
We move on to Pivell.
Okay, so these ruins loom before us, right?
Yeah, so you're inside a cave beneath the ruins, and in front of you is a stairway up to a portcullis.
Okay. Is it totally open inside, or are there like shafts of light just coming in?
No, there's no shafts of light. The only light is coming in from the entrance that you came through.
Okay. So I'm going to pull out my lantern and light it.
Sure.
Okay. Have my staff ready, and friends, there's only one way, and that's forward.
God, I love paladins.
All right, so you head up.
We must save our friends.
You head up to the portcullis, and the portcullis is closed.
Well, I guess we go back now.
All right,
hungry.
Abraheem.
So old Abe has seen
Old Abe, I love it.
open this box and admire this pearl, and he sees it and kind of glares, looks down at this amulet that is wearing, and he compares the size. I mean, he looks at it and sees that his amulet is a little bit smaller. He rubs it nonetheless and tucks it into his shirt and follows his friends up towards this portcullis. And so this portcullis is now closed. He takes his new short sword and he just starts clink, 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 clink across the iron bars, trying to raise anyone who might be watching.
So you hear the clink, clink, clink echoing through the halls of the ruins. Do a census check. Difficulty 2.
It's like rattling for the guard.
Yeah.
It's a 2.
So do you want to change that, or do you want to leave it as that result?
Change.
Yeah, I'll change that to a 1.
Okay.
I'll let a story. I got no story tokens left, guys.
Oh no.
So you hear echoing back a click, 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 click sound.
Well, it sounds like something's making that sound. Well, I guess that's obvious.
Is this echoing back?
Don't forget you get experience for that success. Even if you use story value, you still get the experience.
Oh,
sorry, and
cool,
that,
okay.
What was the check on that? It was a
Senses.
senses.
So now it is Mars.
Good Lord. Sounds passing through this place. The gravitas.
What's that sound like?
Click, click.
What's that sound like, Mars?
Sounds like a bunch of bullshit from old architecture. Come on. Stairs are meant for climbing. I've seen men with twice the legs do half the pace, so keep up if you can.
You know what, Mars? If you didn't drink all that beer and eat all that porridge, you could probably squeeze through those damn bars.
Yeah, and I'll also be dead. So save your hypotheticals for those who get to choose their futures. I'm going up these damn stairs as fast as my little dwarven legs can carry me, because somebody needs to confront somebody about a management situation.
All right, so you're at the portcullis now. You know it's an old, rusty, metallic thing. You can see through it, but it's...
Yeah, I'll walk through it.
All right, so the only way to walk through it is to try and lift it up.
I will chest the portcullis.
Okay. You can do a physical check to raise the portcullis, and if the other guys assist you, you get a bonus dice from each person assisting you. But you do not get experience for the roll if people are assisting you.
I don't want to raise it. I want to bash it.
You want to what?
Bash it.
You want to bash it? Okay, you can hit it. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm not going to lift it. I'm going to run into it really hard.
Okay. So you run...
A human would lift a portcullis. I go through portcullis as I...
Can we try to lift it as he's trying to run? Like try to prevent
right. Like we see him what he's doing, like this nutty move he's doing, and we try to lift it before he gets to it.
So which one of you is going to be the primary roller? So Pivell is supposed to go first. So
make old A be the primary roller.
Okay. So Amy will make you the primary roller. So it's a physical check. The difficulty is 3, and you gain a bonus dice from Scotty.
Okay, so I'm rolling 2. Sorry, I'm rolling 3 because I have a bonus, right? Like
Correct.
If I have a bonus in physical, I'm rolling 3.
Well, what's your bonus in physical currently?
1. I have a 1.
Yeah, so your total would be 3
plus
dice.
Scotty's, so it's 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, hang on. I said hang on before you rolled, so that's fine. You can, Scotty, if you've got story value tokens, you can reduce that difficulty down 1 if you wish.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not looking at this roll, so pretend it didn't happen.
No, you can re-roll it. You can re-roll it.
Can I do it after he rolls?
No, because it's the type determines the type of dice he rolls.
So what was the type?
So it's D6s at the moment.
D6s.
If you reduce it with the story
Help him
value,
out.
it will go down
I'll
to
do it.
D4s.
I'll do it to a D4s.
Okay.
Okay, so
Shove
I'm going to be rolling.
dwarven ribcage through this iron.
So I'm rolling 3d4s.
3D4s,
Right?
yes.
Old man Abe struggles with his portcullis as he sees this dwarf barreling forward.
My ribs are a little bit lumpier
So
than
you
they were
get the
before.
you get the portcullis to like shin height where it just becomes too much, and it drops down onto the feet of Mars as he hits the portcullis, and it pins his foot down. So he's like, so he's holding on to the portcullis. Oh, God damn it!
I'd only got 7 toes left.
Do a mental check, Jeremy.
Mental?
Yeah, difficulty 1.
Okay. Yes.
Okay,
Nice.
so
That sounds
you score a point in mental, and your brain ticks over to something you learnt, in your little school that you went to under the trees, where the teacher was talking to you about the best way to lift heavy objects is with a lever, or a lever, as you might say in the North Americans. So
I got an idea forming in my head.
So
It's involving a lever.
So your brain ticks over again and thinks, what can I use as a lever? And you notice.
So I grab my trusty shovel again. I look at the short sword and go, useless. And I grab my trusty shovel and I jam it underneath and I start prying this portcullis upwards.
Okay. So we're going to do the physical check again, but it's reduced down to difficulty 2.
So is Mars screaming this whole time?
So
I'm rolling.
Sorry, hold on.
I don't scream.
Sorry, the difficulty is not reduced. The difficulty is 3, but you get 2 extra dice for correct equipment.
Oh.
Okay, so I get 1, then plus 2, plus I have a 1 bonus, so I'm rolling 4, correct?
5 dice because you've got Scotty helping you as well.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Is Mars helping? Hang on, is Mars helping? Because the
Is
thing
Mars
is on
helping?
the thing
Is
is
Mars
on
helping or
Mars's
is he
foot.
standing there flabbergasted?
No, I'm trying to squeeze my head between the bars.
Okay. All right. Hey!
Okay, so you get you don't get a physical experience because Scotty was helping you. But the portcullis, you raise it up above your head and you're able to hold it open. And Mars is still sort of like his head is kind of still, and so his feet are dangling below him as he's hanging from the portcullis.
Oh, jeez. Mars, get in there!
So Pivell, sorry, Mars, it is Mars's turn. So your head is stuck in the portcullis.
What a disgrace to have to take a step backward.
Mars,
Well.
get in there!
I guess I'll pop my head out of the cage. Damn it. Your help has been germane. Good grief. So now, what is in front of us beyond this portcullis?
So you step through the portcullis and you're in a passageway that extends out on into darkness. And you're still hearing the echoes of click, click, click.
All right, I'll thank Abraheem for his help. Yeah, I hate doing that. And then, as far as my dwarven legs can take me into the black.
Pivell, it is your turn. Abraheem is standing there sort of twitching from holding the weight of this thing up above his head.
My knees are just shaking.
He's like, within seconds, it's like, I know we only have seconds, so I'm like, my brain is hurting trying to figure out how the heck we're both going to get in through under this thing, and one of us isn't going to get stuck on the other side.
I've made a huge mistake.
Run, Pivell!
Okay, so I try to do like a roll under the thing and look cool, but it's not really that cool.
Okay. So you roll under the gate and sort of,
Yeah.
clatter to a halt.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Okay, Pivell, let go and leap in. I'm sorry, not Pivell. I'm Pivell. Hold aim, let go and jump in.
All right. So, Abraheem.
Okay, so Abraheem, like, you see his eyes like just go huge and red, and he tries to like lift his portcullis, like push it up like a little bit, and give him just a moment to like roll forward.
Okay.
And follow.
Physical check difficulty 2.
Ooh, the D4s.
Okay, so you
Yeah,
have to roll
the
2.
D4s.
Do you have a physical bonus?
I do.
Nice. Get it.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
No.
You can choose to do a spectacular failure, which will earn you a story value point.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Can I use a story value point to help him?
Well, he's choosing to fail spectacularly, so you can't use a story
I'm-
value
Oh,
point.
I see.
I'm failing spectacularly.
Okay, gotcha.
That's such a dumb adverb.
So
Yeah, I don't think those two go together, do they?
So you're give an almighty shove to push up this portcullis, and it doesn't move. All that happens is your legs pop out from beneath you as you do the splits. You take 2 injuries as this portcullis comes down on the back of your neck, and you are now pinned. The only thing that is holding your life from being completely wiped out is the fact that the spade or the shovel is now wedged between the floor, your leg, and the portcullis.
Trusty shovel.
So
does
you have
they
2,
save
you have
old
2
Abe again.
injuries.
Okay.
You knew the old
my
lucky
God.
shovel would come in handy.
You got the James Brown
I'm
tree.
glad I brought my finest shovel.
Mars, you're continuing on down the passageway. You're stumbling in the dark because you have no source of light. You cannot see anything, and then you stop, and your dark vision starts to take over. And you can see that it's opening up into a chamber ahead, and the clicking noise is getting a little bit louder.
Does old Abe make any kind of a cry when he endures this James
Very
Brown
much so.
treatment?
There's a cry, a loud
That's
cry,
what I was
and a
looking for. That's what I was looking for. Man, this is a tough choice. So when I stop and I see the dark, do I have details that would drive me forward?
No, you just basically see that there is a chamber up ahead. You can kind of make out the walls, but
So just architecture.
just
Right.
architecture, yeah.
If I can hear Abraheem then, I mean, he rode us across that damn bay.
He shoveled you across.
I'm going to have to run back to help him with the portcullis. Can I reach it in time?
No.
Well, then I'll dash toward him like a Ralph Bakshi animation sequence. And then we'll play some 70s music, and then like 3 minutes later, I'll be doing this.
So you reach the portcullis, and because your friend is now being crushed to death by this thing, you attempt to lift it up, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Physical.
Grab the
check.
shovel. Grab the shovel.
Physical check.
No, with one arm.
Physical check difficulty 3.
Yeah, 1d6s, right?
Correct.
Ooh.
Yeah.
2d6 rolling a 1. Motherfuckers. Yeah, odds are hot. I got a 2 and a 6.
You can change that 2 to a 1 with a story value.
I'll do it. You're damn right I'll do it. Down
So-
to 1.
That's right, you will.
Catch the portcullis with one arm.
The
and lift
history
it
of the
off
dwarves
Abraheem.
swells up in your mind, giving you courage and giving you a fortitude of strength as you raise the portcullis up. and stare at your friend beneath you who is lying bloodied and bruised. Right.
Abraheem, heal
Pivell,
your
it
groin
is your
and
turn.
rise.
Okay, so I see this amazing feat of strength, and I take the opportunity, leap out, grab poor old Abe by the scruff of the the tunic, drag him in as fast as I can.
Okay, so you drag Abe into the corridor where you're at. His bent shovel tinks to the ground. Tink. And
the shovel was crushed.
So that is your turn. So Abraheem, it is now your turn.
Can I grab my shovel?
Yes.
Is it on the right side?
It's no longer a shovel. It is a bent shovel.
It's more like a taco.
I look at my friends and think, I was fine. I had it entirely under control. And I grab my shovel and I put it back like all casually, like this bent shovel, like twisted, put it back in the sheath like nothing's happening. And I grab my sword and I walk forward up the stairs.
Is with as much dignity as you can muster.
Yeah.
Level 1 dignity.
Okay, Mars, you are now standing underneath the portcullis.
Oh, God.
So I'm standing underneath the portcullis with one arm.
That's right. So you now have to do a physical check difficulty 2 to get out from under the portcullis.
I'd like to drink from my wineskin while I hold it.
Goat water.
I'm not trying to get out from under it. I want to hold it for another round.
Okay. All right.
Just because he can.
Just because he can. All right. So we move on to Pivell.
Okay, so if I see Mars acting all crazy, and if would it be possible for me to like grab him around the waist and like just kind of yank him back?
Yeah, you can.
and let the portcullis go glong, like ding, into the.
Sure.
That's what I want to try to do.
Okay.
Pull him off the portcullis.
Physical check difficulty 1.
Okay.
Roll to pull a dwarf, Scotty.
Yep. I got it.
Are you proficient in dwarf pulling?
I am now.
You have a bubble. I am now.
So how horrendous is the noise when this portcullis comes crashing into the ground?
Did you succeed?
I did, yes.
Yeah, so don't forget your experience point. So you pull this dwarf out and he's like, no, I was holding that. And the thing crashes down and there's a loud clang that you can hear echoing through the entire fortress. And even the walls shake a little bit from the reverberation. And the clicking gets louder.
Okay, and I'm like, Mars, you know all that belly aching you're doing about the town? You're wasting time. Come on, we got to save him.
Makes a point.
Finally!
Aha!
I'm glad you came around. Now let's go.
I just needed you to know about now I'm going to have to work out tomorrow morning.
All it took was 85 orcs, 17 ogres, 12 crocodiles, and a buzzard. and a pesky portcullis.
And a dead man.
And the gem in a very plush box.
I suppose we'll have to go up these stairs then.